Welcome to our channel, where stories come alive. Today, we're diving into the inspiring journey of MrBeast, the YouTube king, who turned his dreams into reality. From a small-town boy with big ambitions to one of the most influential creators in the world, his story is a powerful reminder that, with hard work, creativity, and generosity, anything is possible. Get ready to be motivated and learn how MrBeast built an empire while making a difference in millions of lives. Let's jump into the story of a legend. Imagine starting with just a dream and a tiny camera in your bedroom. No money, no fancy equipment, no connections, just pure passion. This is the story of Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, the man who went from being an ordinary kid to becoming one of the most inspiring creators in the world. But his journey wasn't easy. Behind the fame, there's a story of struggle, sacrifice, and relentless determination. Today, let me take you through every step of his life, from his humble beginnings to the struggles that shaped him and the victories that made him a legend. This isn't just a story, it's a lesson in never giving up on your dreams. Jimmy Donaldson was born on May 7th, 1998, in Greenville, North Carolina. His family was not wealthy, but they were loving and supportive. His mother, Sue, worked hard to provide for Jimmy and his older brother, CJ. Jimmy's father wasn't around much, and his absence meant his mom had to work extra hard to make ends meet. Money was always tight in their household. As a kid, Jimmy was shy and introverted. While other kids played outside, Jimmy preferred staying indoors, watching videos or playing video games. He was curious by nature, always asking questions about how things worked. But there was something unique about Jimmy. He never settled for ordinary. He always wanted to do things differently. At school, Jimmy wasn't the top student. He struggled to pay attention in class, not because he didn't care, but because his mind was always racing with ideas. Teachers would often tell him to focus, but Jimmy had a secret dream he couldn't let go of. He wanted to become a YouTuber. In 2012, when Jimmy was just 13 years old, he stumbled upon YouTube. He was mesmerized by the videos he saw, people creating content, making others laugh, and even earning a living. To Jimmy, this wasn't just a platform. It was a world of endless possibilities. With no professional equipment or experience, Jimmy decided to start his own channel. He called it MrBeast 6000 and began uploading simple gaming videos. His early content focused on games like Minecraft and Call of Duty. The videos were not polished. Jimmy didn't have a fancy camera or editing software. He used a basic microphone and worked on an old computer his mom had bought after saving for months. The first few videos barely got any views. Sometimes, only 10 people would watch, and most of them were his friends. But Jimmy didn't let that discourage him. He loved the process of creating, even if no one was watching. Life at home wasn't easy. Jimmy's mother, Sue, was often worried about their financial situation. She worked long hours, sometimes taking on multiple jobs, just to keep food on the table and pay the bills. She didn't fully understand Jimmy's obsession with YouTube. "Why don't you focus on school and get a stable job?" she would ask him. Jimmy would reply, "Mom, one day I'll make it big, I promise." But the truth was, Jimmy himself wasn't sure how or when that would happen. All he knew was that he couldn't give up. For the next 5 years, Jimmy uploaded videos consistently. He didn't have a team or any support, just his laptop and endless determination. During this time, he studied the YouTube algorithm obsessively. He would spend hours watching successful creators, analyzing their thumbnails, titles, and content styles. Jimmy often stayed up late at night, editing videos and brainstorming ideas. He sacrificed sleep, socializing, and even some schoolwork to focus on his passion. His friends thought he was crazy. "Why are you wasting so much time on this? You're not even making money," they'd say. But Jimmy believed in delayed gratification. He knew that success wouldn't come overnight, and he was willing to put in the work no matter how long it took. In 2017, everything changed. Jimmy uploaded a video where he counted to 100,000. It took him over 40 hours to film and edit the video. It was exhausting, but the gamble paid off. The video went viral, gaining millions of views and bringing thousands of new subscribers to his channel. For the first time, Jimmy felt like his hard work was paying off, but he didn't let the success get to his head. Instead, he reinvested every dollar he earned back into his channel. Jimmy's unique selling point was his generosity. As his channel grew, he started giving away money, whether it was donating to homeless shelters, surprising strangers with life-changing amounts of cash, or tipping delivery drivers $10,000. Jimmy's videos were unlike anything people had seen before, but these giveaways weren't just stunts. Jimmy genuinely wanted to make the world a better place. He often said, "If I can make someone smile and help them at the same time, why wouldn't I?" Despite his growing success, Jimmy faced many challenges. He was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, a painful condition that affects the digestive system. There were days when he could barely get out of bed, but he never let it stop him. Jimmy also dealt with immense pressure. The more his channel grew, the higher the expectations became. He had to constantly come up with fresh, exciting ideas to keep his audience engaged. This pressure sometimes left him feeling stressed and overwhelmed, but he pushed through. Today, MrBeast is not just a YouTube creator. He's a brand. He has multiple channels, including MrBeast Gaming and MrBeast Philanthropy. He's launched businesses like MrBeast Burger and Feastables, proving that his creativity extends beyond videos. But through all his success, Jimmy has remained humble. He still lives in North Carolina, surrounded by his childhood friends who now work with him. He continues to inspire millions with his work ethic, creativity, and generosity. Jimmy's journey teaches us one powerful lesson. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of hard work, countless failures, and an unwavering belief in your dreams. No matter where you start or how big your challenges are, you can achieve greatness if you're willing to put in the effort. One of the biggest secrets to Jimmy's success is the team he built. Early in his YouTube career, Jimmy realized that he couldn't do everything alone. He began hiring his childhood friends, people he trusted, and who shared his passion for creating. Jimmy's team includes Chris, Chandler, Carl, and many others who help with brainstorming ideas, filming, and editing. These friends weren't professionals when they started, but Jimmy believed in them and trained them himself. He once said, "I'd rather work with my friends and grow together than hire strangers." Together, they came up with ideas that no one had ever done before, like creating real-life versions of Squid Game and hosting massive charity events. The bond between Jimmy and his team is more like family, and their teamwork is one of the reasons for his incredible success. Jimmy has a unique way of coming up with ideas. He spends hours every day thinking about what his audience would love to see. He once revealed that he and his team would sit in a room for 12 hours straight, brainstorming video concepts. Most people stop thinking after 5 minutes. That's why they don't find great ideas, Jimmy explained. His secret is persistence. He pushes himself and his team to think beyond the obvious and come up with ideas that are bigger, bolder, and more exciting. For example, when everyone else was making small challenges, Jimmy decided to give away entire islands, cars, and even houses. He turned simple ideas into grand spectacles that captivated millions. One thing that sets MrBeast apart is his generosity. He doesn't just make videos for fame or money. He genuinely wants to help people. In 2019, Jimmy launched the Team Trees campaign with fellow YouTuber Mark Rober. Their goal was to plant 20 million trees, and they achieved it with the help of their fans. Later, in 2021, he started Team Seas, an initiative to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean. These projects showed the world that YouTube can be a force for good, and they inspired millions of people to contribute to environmental causes. Jimmy also started MrBeast Philanthropy, a channel dedicated to helping communities in need. He has donated millions of meals, built food banks, and supported disaster relief efforts. His philosophy is simple: the more you give, the more you grow. Despite his incredible success, Jimmy's journey hasn't been easy. Living with Crohn's disease, a chronic illness, means he has to be careful about his diet and manage constant fatigue. There have been times when he was too sick to film, but he never let it stop him. Jimmy also faced criticism and doubt. Many people thought his videos were too extravagant or fake, but Jimmy never let the negativity get to him. He focused on his vision and continued creating content that made people happy. Before becoming a global sensation, Jimmy experienced plenty of failures. He created hundreds of videos that didn't perform well. He tried different formats from gaming to random experiments and failed repeatedly. But Jimmy believes that failure is a stepping stone to success. "Every time a video didn't work, I learned something new," he said. "The key is to never stop trying. One of his biggest lessons was understanding his audience. He realized that people love authenticity and creativity. Instead of copying others, he focused on being original and true to himself. Outside of YouTube, Jimmy is a humble and down-to-earth person. He lives a simple life. Despite earning millions, he doesn't spend money on flashy cars or expensive clothes. Instead, he reinvests most of his earnings into his videos and businesses. Jimmy values relationships more than material things. He often says that his friends and family are his biggest source of happiness. His mom, Sue, who once doubted his YouTube dreams, is now his biggest supporter. She even appeared in some of his videos. Jimmy is not just a YouTuber. He's also a brilliant entrepreneur. He launched MrBeast Burgers, a virtual restaurant chain during the pandemic. Instead of building physical restaurants, he partnered with existing kitchens to deliver food. The idea was a huge success, with millions of orders worldwide. He also started Feastables, a chocolate company, to offer better snack options. Jimmy's goal with every business is to create something meaningful and fun for his fans. Jimmy's success comes from his clear vision. He doesn't just focus on making money, he wants to leave a legacy. He once said, "I want to make the world a better place, one video at a time." His vision isn't limited to YouTube. Jimmy dreams of creating a charity foundation that can help millions of people around the world. He believes that success isn't just about what you achieve, but also about how you use it to help others. Jimmy's story is far from over. He continues to push boundaries and inspire millions. But his journey teaches us some powerful lessons. 1. Dream big. No dream is too big if you're willing to work for it. 2. Never give up. Failure is part of the process. Keep trying, and you'll find success. 3. Give back. True success is about making a difference in the lives of others. Jimmy Donaldson, the boy from Greenville, proved that with passion, persistence, and a big heart, you can achieve the impossible. If there's one thing you take away from this story, let it be this. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect tools to chase your dreams. Start where you are, with what you have, and never stop believing in yourself. Jimmy's journey shows us that success isn't about where you start. It's about where you're willing to go. So, go out there, dream big, work hard, and one day, your story could inspire the world just like MrBeast's.
On this channel, I'll continue to provide you with the tools and resources you need to improve your English for completely free. So, subscribe, stay with me, and let's keep learning together. Remember, learning a language is a journey. It takes time and effort. But if you keep practicing, you will get better. Believe in yourself, stay motivated, and don't give up. You can do it.